Halo, halo, tes, tes. Halo, halo, halo.
people doing it properly. I always told you that you were special. When you forget is when I remember. Look through the window for your defender. I'm here, I don't have an agenda. Celebrate later, let's go now that me and my people are talking the town. Even my neighbors are moving wild, they know that. All I do now is make my people proud. Got my head in the clouds, put my feet on the ground. Cause they'll care for me, they'll be there for me. They never let this get me down. And that's why now I'll make my people proud. Make my people proud. Gotta make all my people proud, so I put in the time every day of the week. I'm a star in the sky, they can see my shine, so I ain't been doing up hide and seek. Wanna move mumsy out of the ends, I've still got family back in Nige. Ain't got time for the online beef, so I stay vegan when I post online. Same day, but I'm going through changes. New day, a different fragrance. Live every day like it's your last. Ain't got time to be doing complacent. Hop in a booth, I do it for them. The reason that I write these rhymes, I live one life, I can't waste time, that's why. All I do now is make my people proud. Got my head in the clouds, put my feet on the ground. Cause they'll care for me, they'll be there for me. They never let this get me down. And that's why now I'll make my people proud. Make my people proud.
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. And the pass is intercepted. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and...
Messi! Oh, it rattles the bar! Caicedo. Fernandez. Now it's João Pedro. Played out to the right. Now it's Fernandez. Goes looking wide. And it's Fernandez. Out to the left it goes. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Kane. Now it's Messi.
That's good play from him.
He is through here.
Yellow.
Quarter of an hour played. Mbappe. And here's Kane. And here's... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And that is what they came to see. What they demanded to see. His first. That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
In comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Ball is over the line. Chelsea looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And it's James. Palmer. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's James.
Foden.
Now it's Reinders. He's got away. Reinders. So much to... Shot a goal! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Fofana. Caicedo. Half an hour played now. Pedro Neto. Gusto has it in a wide position. And he's cut it out. Caicedo. And the counter is on. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball if he can get there. Pedro Neto. And Gusto. Now it's João Pedro. Foden, given the lift of his goal, he's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's found support out wide. Fernandes. He's shifting through the gears here. Played in deep. It's a mighty effort! Oh, crossbar! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Pedro Neto. Well read, nice interception. Mbappe. Now it's Reinders. Now it's Foden. Swept it. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Gusto. Caicedo. And it's Fernandes. Pedro Neto. And it's Fernandes. Over to the left. Fofana calmly anticipates. Now it's João Pedro. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Please welcome to the field.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Messi, great ball and he's charged for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Fernandes is there and he can get that clear. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. And here's Kane, Messi, Foden. He has a look up, goes for a shot! He can get that clear. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. It's a good foot in there. Whistle's gone, that's foul. He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe purring through the gears. Crosses in it. He rises! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Knocks it into space. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Good ball, good take. So we've reached the hour mark. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now that's well seen too. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. João Pedro. That's a good ball out wide. Can he get onto this? Deflected behind for a corner kick. And now they can spring out of defence. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, it's his reading of the game that seems to keep him a step ahead of everyone else, but he's about to face greater pressure now.
Now it's Kane. And this is Messi. Now it's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's Kane! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Fofana. Fernandez. Now it's Pedro. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Colwell cuts it out. James. Now it's Pedro. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Fernandez. Now it's He's gone for goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Caicedo. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Can he get it through? Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, they can break here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Pedro Neto. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Pedro. Palmer. Now then, the ball's come loose. Reinders looking to penetrate opposition lines. James did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He has found the way through. He's found some space. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! With so little time left, grandstand finish!
The goal scorer.
Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Chelsea give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they
Takes a shot! Off the post! And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Kane picking up the Man of the Match award. And
난 삐그덕 걸음걸이 고장나버린 듯이 walk 바르팅 난내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이 고장난 듯이 삐그덕 누가 봐도 나처럼 난 거치 on the beat 박자에 맞게 미끄러져 걸음이 좌우로 흔들리지 난 메트로놈의 침늘 여유롭지 원래 내 일이죠
눈길을 끄지 내가 그 원인 Get on my radio cause I'll be bossing
문제는 다 pass 다 털어내 문제 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 내 시선을 뺐어 I see you crushing 나는 좀 바빠 너무로 여유가 뺐어 언제든 난 stepping 떠나보낸 good night 삐그덕
Bang Windut. Mat, lu Ferdi. Main rasa Fer. Berisik banget sih. Let's go Ferdi.
Nothing but a dream, I got pennies in my pocket. All my friends doing well. Yeah, where have I been all these years? I've been trying. Nothing but a man standing on the lawn now. Could you just tell? Yeah, I've been holding in quite some time now. You might finally get the deal. I see you moving around, everybody's throwing
Apa lu
some
udah
people
pencet?
chasing money. I never fool look around, everybody's throwing some people chasing money. Even taking days. Show me who you are.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin. Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Liverpool have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Messi. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And back to the goalkeeper. Jones. Ekitike. And he's running through. Ekitike! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! About as smooth as it gets! And And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Now it's Kane! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Now it's Kane. He's through, now it shoots! Now who's going to be first to this? Has another go! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Foden duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good.
He's tried one! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's had it taken off him. Ekitike shapes to shoot! Oh, off the bar! Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Messi. Foden going face to face with his great rival.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Van Dijk. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's on his way! Oh, good spread. Liverpool are looking to break at pace.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's got Foden! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Mohamed Salah! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pinches it off him. Looking to play him in. Ekitike! And he's following up! Harmlessly behind. Gravenberg picks it up from the goal kick. Now, can they get him away? Real chance! In he goes again!
Has been indicated.
Mbappe. Caicedo. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Goes for the header! Oh, split second really. And the first half is done. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd.
Everyone,
So we reached the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He's having a shot! Jones. And it's McAllister. That has been slung wide. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Gakpo. the most accurate pass. Driving forward. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Mohamed Salah stood. He's gone for goal! Reinders. Now it's Kane. Now it's Gakpo. Mohamed Salah. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. It's a really well-measured ball. Camavinga. Foden has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
And it's Caicedo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gravenberg with the slide tackle there.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Mohamed Salah, looking for options for movement. He's in space and looking for options.
Substitution on the field. Number
So time for
17,
change, and this one has been on the cards for a little
Coming
while.
on the field is number 7.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Gakpo!
Nice.
A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Gakpo really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
Van Dijk cuts it out. He has found the way through. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Wirtz.
Tough.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's another throw. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a fine interception. Mbappe. Kane is in a really good position out wide. Oh, no joy this time. Konate closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Goes looking wide. Out of play for a throw. Liverpool are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Chiesa coming on here. They need a difference maker.
Yeah, this will make things interesting. He's definitely one of those players who can deliver in a situation like this.
Number 30.
Nice looking ball. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah!
Orang.
Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for the run. Looks a good ball through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Chiesa. Caicedo. A think we're just about done here. And this is Kane. And here's Chiesa. Oh, nicely intercepted. Reinders. Now it's Foden. He's found a way through. Foden.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Let's see. Come on.
He's
2
shifting
odd
through the
minutes have
gears
been
here.
indicated.
Can he get it through? Gravenberg gets over and intercepts. And it's Wirtz. Chiesa. Chiesa. Mohamed Salah! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Foden voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head.
With the owner
This
of
is a
blue
tremendous
car
win.
parked outside the stadium gate.
So many
Kindly
thanks to
remove
Jim
it, as
Beglin.
it is
That's all
about
we
to
have
be
time
towed
for.
away.
Good evening to you.